Thank you, Squarespace, for sponsoring today's video. Hi, welcome to a new art studio vlog. I hope you're doing well. This is one of my last art studio vlogs in this space, and within this vlog I share painting digitally, some stickers, as well as finishing the fungi painting which is behind me. I am over the moon to be sharing the last few additions to this painting, and it's pretty much a recap from the weeks after my bioart residency, since coming back to my studio, putting everything back in place and working a bunch before moving and before finishing the fungi painting. So I hope you enjoyed today's vlog, and I'll see you at the end. I just came back from my 1-month bioart residency in the city. The month was full of work and really getting so inspired from what I truly love the most, learning from nature and making art based on it. I wish this residency was a 3-month immersive or a master's in bioart, but maybe that will be something to come in the future. For now, I am so happy to be back home. The last time I was at my place was back in April, when the weather was just starting to change and the first green leaves started to appear in the maple trees. I've come back after almost 2 months, in between the residency in Manhattan and going to Peru, as well as our retreat upstate. It feels so good to be finally home, to ground, and come back to my routine for a little bit. Now summer is finally here. The maples outside our windows are lushy and blooming. The birds are dancing all over, and the most magical time of the year has come. Whenever I come back home after spending some time on the road, I like to not only organize everything I took with me on my bags, but also clean the whole house. I feel this is a way of saying, hi home, I missed you, I love you, thank you so much for being here. So I took some time to clean, organize, and redecorate some spaces on my art studio. This is a great starting point for me to feel grounded, inspired, and start fresh. When I get back home, I also love to take time to groom my plants, to clean every single leaf, take away the dried ones, and have a moment with them. I love how the language with plants is a different type of communication, one based on love. And this always reminds me that at the end of the day, that's the essence from all my relationships. How much time I spend seeing the other, taking care of them, saying I love you without words. Before we continue with today's art studio vlog, I wanted to give a shout out to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. As per usual, Squarespace is the virtual home of my website, my art portfolio, my online shop, and my email campaigns. I've been using Squarespace since 2018, and I really couldn't recommend them enough. With our professional portfolio designs, it is super easy to display my work in an aesthetically pleasing way, which also highlights the details of my art thanks to their automatic image scaling. And with their email campaigns, I'm able to make beautiful newsletters thanks to their templates and schedule them ahead of time. So thank you once again, Squarespace, for sponsoring today's video. You can use the code Caro Arevalo to get a sweet discount of your first purchase of a website or domain with them. And now let's go back to our vlog. I also moved my tables around as my older table is wider and I will be doing some work on the fungi painting, sitting down on my table these next few days. After cleaning and organizing, the time to work and finish the fungi painting arrived. I decided to add mycelium to this section of this division, which is called the Cytridiomycota division. For most of the subdivisions of this phylum, I couldn't find fungi for. I honestly looked super hard for the images of the fungi that make up this subdivision for 2 years without any luck. These are all microscopic fungi, and I decided to stop the search and instead draw mycelium in here. To me, this speaks of where we are in the scientific research of the Cytridiomycota division nowadays. So it also gives my painting a little information on what moment in time it was made on. A moment where mycologists didn't have enough information from this subdivision, which is actually something that might change in the next few years. For me, this also adds to the mystery that the fungi kingdom is in so many aspects, and I feel so good to have decided to place mycelium in here. I spent endless summer afternoons drawing mycelium on this painting. This is the first time in my life where I am not working on commissioned artwork for anyone, and I feel truly blessed for this opportunity to just focus on my personal projects, which are all about studying nature and making art based from it. It is Monday. It's the last Monday of June. It's been 1 week since I'm back from the bio art residency, and this weekend we packed all the orders from the shop sale I did for the solstice, and because we will be moving in the next month. And there is a lot going on this month in the studio, from coming back from my bio art residency to that sale, which, it was a lot to pack, to now finding a place to move, figuring out if we're staying in upstate New York, if we are going back to Peru. A lot of things in the air. I also have an interview happening this Wednesday. CBS News, which is a news media channel, like a national TV news channel. I cannot speak English today. There's just some days that I wake up and my English is like all mixed up, like if I would have put it inside the blender. And that's today. CBS is a channel, a TV channel, national TV channel in the States. And on Sundays, they have this show called Sunday Morning, and they are making a note or a piece about Patreon. They're interviewing 3 artists. One of them is me. So they will be coming here to film on Wednesday. Part of me is still like, is this real? Is this the actual TV channel coming? Or is it like someone lying, and is all of this a hoax? But we'll figure that out on Wednesday. What else? It's a very gloomy day in Kingston. It's been raining all morning, so we are waiting for the rain to calm down in order for us to go and leave all the packages that are ready to be shipped as soon as the rain calms down. And what else is going on today? I am working on the mycelium. I've been working on the mycelium section of my fungi painting this last week, and today I might be finishing the mycelium. I also want to finish the upper section of the fungi imperfecti, which, if I look at the whole mandala, I feel that the fungi imperfecti could use a little bit more fungi species in order to balance out the mandala. Let me show you. So it's happening. The painting's almost ready, and if you look up here, there's way more open space than right here. This one here has way more species than this one, so I would love to complete with some more species up here. And what I'm currently working on is the mycelium underneath in the Citridiomycota section. So right here. We also had our monthly Zoom call with the Dancing Flower and Higher Tiers on Patreon. It was a beautiful call. I felt it's been so long since we had a call. We have our calls once a month, but as all this month I've been like in between Peru and the residency and now back here, it feels like it's been 4 months, and it's been so loving. We were all sharing about our current art projects. I was sharing about what I'm just sharing right now, and these calls just really fill up my cup in the best way possible. And then this upcoming weekend, my friend Mariana, who I stayed with in the city during my residency, she's coming to stay with us for the weekend here in Kingston. We'll also be going to nature, and I'm super happy to have Mari over and host her just as she hosted me. I'm sure we'll be drinking cacao, going to nature, painting, which is something we actually didn't do together while I was there. And Mari is taking my online course, Rituals Around Creativity. So she's like, Caro, we need to paint while I'm there. So I'm super excited for that. And I'll stop talking and I'll start working on the mycelium. I'll see you in a bit. For a few of the microscopic fungi, like the ones I am working on here, I come up with the colors, as the images I have from them are just black and white. I love this way of working, as I have this game where I ask each fungi, what color do you want to be? Painting in the summer with these windows and my maple friends feels like a fairy tale to me. You have no idea how many times I stop myself from doing what I'm doing and I just look, observe, and take it all in. Hello! Today I'm very happy because I'm working back on my Patreon stickers. I feel that every time that I have been... So sometimes when I've been working on filming for videos and doing research for the fungi painting, or just painting for a good chunk of days, the fungi painting, or just doing computer work, it sometimes gets like a lot, especially getting heady about doing research for the fungi painting. But I feel that these things like the stickers, the postcards, and doing GIFs or GIFs, I'm not sure how to call them or how they're actually pronounced, GIFs, I believe. But there are those moments where I just have so much fun. It's some of my favorite days. Just like painting the fungi painting is one of my favorite things. Working on digital goodies, it's also super fun because it's just such a different way to work. And today I'm working on this sticker, which will be our new sticker for the month of July on Patreon. And this one I actually started a couple of months ago, and I am finally revisiting it and making these cup of plants and mushrooms. Thinking about the chit chats, I am still doing chit chats over at Patreon, chit chats with plants in our cups. So I thought about making a sticker about that. And yeah, I also feel super excited and called to work on GIFs in the upcoming weeks. I haven't done new GIFs for Instagram in the longest time, and I really want to do a collection of fungi GIFs because I've been so in that world that I feel now I can just draw them without even having to do research or look for images or anything. That's another story. So yeah, stop talking, start doing. We are in this space for just a few more weeks, and I'm trying to savor every single moment as much as I can. I am so grateful for this home, which has been so good to us for so long. But as the landlord isn't going to repair the horrible leaks we have, we need to move out as soon as possible. I know rentals are always temporary, which is showing me a lot of the magic in the present moment and how it all changes. But paying attention while we're here, watching the trees moving with the wind, watching how the light changes throughout the day and even through the seasons, opening up the windows and smelling the air with my eyes closed, and even filming how it all looks makes it all feel more everlasting and special. Summer is and has always been my favorite time of the year, and getting to spend my days painting and sharing a bit from my world with you is beyond my craziest dreams. I never thought this could be life for me, and I never take it for granted. I will always make my best to keep going and keep inspiring you if I can. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me and welcoming me in this little virtual window into your home. Thank you. So that's everything for today's art studio vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it brought a little inspiration and that I could keep you company while you're doing your own chores, maybe your own art painting or shipping your orders or whatever it is that you're doing. Thank you once again to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. As per usual, you can use the code Caro Arevalo to get a sweet discount with Squarespace on your purchase of a next website or domain with them. And yeah, feel free to subscribe to my channel if this is content that you enjoy seeing. Feel free to subscribe to the other media streams that I'm on. I'm on Patreon. I ship monthly Patreon rewards, as well as doing 2 exclusive videos only for Patreon a month. We also have monthly calls, Zoom calls all together. And I'm also around on Minds, on Instagram, on TikTok, and all the other media streams. ¿Qué más? Yeah, and you're also welcome to let me know any other videos, ideas you'd like to see here on my upcoming videos. And I hope that you're doing pretty well. Thank you so much for sticking around, for sharing your time with me, and I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. Bye!